I just didn't have a structured practice. I didn't know what to practice. I think I was at a point where YouTube videos could only get me so far, and I was just hitting a wall, and I needed to find someone that knew more than me. The lessons didn't really teach me how to play guitar. I already spent 10 years teaching myself how to do that with the help of like guitar books, using my ears, some YouTube videos. I needed a teacher to show me and help me understand, like, what am I playing? Like, where do I play these notes? Like, I don't understand it. I was just using shapes to kind of get around on the fretboard, but I didn't understand like keys or chords, chord tones, arpeggios, or how to improvise over jazz standards, or even how to play chord melody. And I feel like all of that combined has really helped me understand my fretboard. But I think even if you don't go the lessons route, I think getting experience playing with other people, playing gigs, can teach you a lot as well compared to just guitar lessons, you know? I didn't start guitar lessons until 10 years into my guitar journey. So I don't know if that by definition means I was self-taught for 10 years. And then I took lessons when I was about 20 years old. I'm 26 now. I took lessons for probably about 2-3 years on and off, probably straight through like a year and a half, and then it was on and off after that. And I started teaching guitar. Life happened, so I kind of just stopped doing lessons. But yeah, back to the question, do you need a guitar teacher to get good at guitar? So it really just matters or depends on what your definition of good at guitar is. Me personally, I want to play jazz guitar. I want to play that style, that genre of music. My guitar teacher is a great teacher. When you're trying to find a guitar teacher, keep in mind that just because they can play guitar does not mean that they're a good teacher. I think it's really easy to come across that way, or to kind of get duped for your money by someone that's played a lot of gigs, or, you know, does know a good bit of theory and knowledge on guitar, but they have to be able to teach that to you and meet you where you're at, because everyone learns differently. I don't think that there's one lesson plan that works for everyone. I know tons of guitarists that are great at guitar and that have not taken lessons, and they gig regularly, they write songs and play really well. I feel like I've just overall improved because I had a guided and structured practice. You know, you can take lessons and a teacher can tell you what you need to do, but it is up to the guitar player to practice those things. I don't know, the whole self-taught definition is kind of confusing to me, because like, what does that actually mean? Because even if you do take lessons and you have someone kind of give you a guided practice or tell you what to practice or kind of what you're doing wrong, you still have to go back home, or you still have to come back to your practice space and teach yourself. So yeah, like, aren't we all self-taught to a certain degree? Do you need a guitar teacher to get good at guitar? No, you don't. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you got something away from this video. You know, you don't need a guitar teacher to get good at guitar. You can do that yourself. But I think to skyrocket your progress, to make sure you're not going down with your guitar progress, you should have a teacher to help you have a structured practice and tell you what to practice. I had a guitar lesson a couple weeks ago, And, you know, when you practice by yourself all the time, it can seem really easy to just be like, oh, I don't need to practice this, or I'm good on practicing to my metronome, or I'm good on sight reading, because I did that like a couple days ago. But when I had my guitar lesson, I felt like I was a beginner again, which nothing wrong with beginners, but like I've been playing for practically 16 years now. So like I need to be not a beginner anymore after playing that long. So my lesson with my teacher just pretty much exposed what I was doing wrong and helped me figure out, okay, this is what I need to work on every day. This is what I'm lacking in my weaknesses with my guitar. All right, well, yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm just gonna play guitar for the last few minutes. Hopefully you don't mind.